Welcome to PartsWatch Training. In this lesson, we're going to take a quick look at how to over-apply payments in the post-entry screen added in the 57.1 release. First, we have to make sure that the Allow Over-Apply Posting flag is checked on the AR Control Setup screen. And before we get into the functionality, depending on how long you've been using PartsWatch to apply payments, you may notice that the total fields in the bottom of the screen have changed. Debit selected used to be total payments. Credit balance was payment balance, and total credit selected has been renamed credit selected. But by renaming them, we've made them more intuitive. The fields still have the same use. Okay, back to over-applying. This process provides the ability to over-apply by checking any number of debits and credits, and then to adjust the payment amount as needed in order to get the credit balance field down to 0. Oh, and now I'm able to check the small checkbox for all rows, debit and credit, and then editing the payment until I'm back in balance. When debits are over-applied, the credit balance field turns orange and the Apply button is grayed out and unavailable, so I'm not able to apply the payments until the credit balance field is no longer orange and the credit balance is 0 or negative. And it makes sense because you can't apply more credits than you have. So watch. Checking a debit row puts the entire balance column value into the current payment column and updates the credits or debit selected fields and the credit balance. Select a debit without first selecting a credit and you're already over-selected. So click the original amount or balance header to bring the credits to the top of the grid and select your credits. Then start selecting debits. And did you know that hitting the space bar and down arrow is a good way to select multiple rows quickly? And the field is orange, and I've over-selected. So to balance, I'll subtract the overpaid amount here in orange from the invoice balance, right-click, and change the payment amount, and I'm balanced. And now I can click Apply to complete the process. And the auto-select process checks as many rows as possible until the credit being posted is used up. The credit balance field at the bottom of the screen will not go negative, so that works the same way regardless of how the Allow Over-Apply Posting flag is set. But now it still lets you over-apply and check and uncheck rows and edit payments until you're satisfied with the results, and then click Apply. And if you use the Apply Pending screen instead of the Post-Entry screen, it also allows over-applying the same way. Select the credits, select the debits, over-select, right-click, change a payment if necessary, then apply, and done. And that's all there is to it. Okay, before we finish, let's return to the post-entry screen because there's another change worth mentioning that you may have already noticed, and that's the ROA button. And yes, it allows all payments to go through Tender without having to go to the invoicing screen to post them. Let's add one. And of course, you can still manually post a payment if you prefer. And click OK, and there it is. And that's it. If you have questions and don't find the answers in F1 Help, then please contact customer support for assistance. And thanks for joining us.